guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm very excited to be showing you Charlie's room tour. As you can tell just behind me here, we've gone for a bit of a theme in here. It's all kinds of elephants and lovely warm greys and just a very nice space, so I'm really excited to be showing you around now. Now that it's almost complete, I feel like it's at a stage where I can share it with you. So yeah, without further ado, I will get into the video and show you what it looks like now. I have filmed some before takes that I'm going to put side by side here so you can see what it looked like before and what it looks like now. If you're new around here, this is a new build property we're in, so we started with basically just a blank canvas, which is sometimes harder to do because you kind of don't really have any direction to go in. But I'm just going to turn this camera around and show you what it looks like when you walk in this room. Okay, so Charlie's door is white wood and it's panelled, and then you open the door here and enter his room. So as you can see, this part here kind of protrudes from the wall because that's his wardrobe, and then over here is his light switch. So boring but necessary to tell you. We've changed these to chrome ones, quite an easy task to do, so that it kind of ties in more with this paper. The paper we've got here is from Wallpaper Sales UK. I think it's called the herringbone paper, but I absolutely love it. It's such a gorgeous paper and it's a kind of chevron design. It's lovely because it's got that kind of like 3D effect, but it's the warm grey that I was looking for. Next part you meet are these two little hanging elephants. We found these on Amazon and they weren't the cheapest. I think they were maybe about £10 each, but I think they look really effective, and we're using these to hang a little bag on the top and then hang his dressing gown on the bottom, which is from River Island, by the way, if anyone wants to know. And when you come in just behind the door here, we have this absolutely amazing wall sticker. I got this online and I'm pretty sure again it was from Amazon but in America, so it took quite a while to arrive, but it was really simple to transfer onto the wall when you do it top to bottom. I tried to do it bottom to top and let's just say ended in tears, but top to bottom is definitely the way to do it, and I think this looks really gorgeous. Very kind of African inspired, tribal with all the design on it, and it definitely ties in with this kind of shape here we have going on with the chevron. It just ties this space in together, and I just love the fact that this wall being so big, being bare with just the paint from Valspar, there just wasn't enough going on over here, so we've got this lovely elephant. It wasn't actually that expensive, surprisingly. I think it was less than £20. The paint we have on the wall behind is called Sculpting Clay by Valspar. Now this is exactly the colour that I was looking for, a nice grey but a warm grey, so if that's the kind of tones you like, then it might be worthwhile getting a sample of that. And you might notice as well, the way we've actually applied these onto the wall is with command strips, just so that if we ever change our mind or if we got the positioning wrong, we can take them off without ruining the paint behind it. Come down to the floor, you'll notice that we have actually painted the skirting boards in here a darker grey. I just thought that looked really nice for a different bit of contrast. It just kind of brought the room in together and I really like it. I'm glad we did this. It was a kind of last minute decision, but I really feel like it makes the room look much more put together and a little bit more styled. Over here we've got the little aeroplane. You might remember this from Charlie's nursery in the old house. It's got his name on the side and it was gifted to us by my first years. So yeah, absolutely love this. It's such a lovely design. It's metal. And he actually does play on this as well, funnily enough. Sitting on one of these little faux sheepskin rugs. This one's actually from B&M. I know a lot of people complain that the IKEA ones have a kind of slight yellow tinge on it, but this one doesn't. It's completely white. And it kind of looks like a bit of a cloud, so we've got a sort of travelling elephant theme going on in here. Bit of safari there. So panning backwards here, you'll see that this is Charlie's wardrobe. It's a double wardrobe. To be honest, he only really has one side because the other half's filled with jackets. But he has these huge drawers here from IKEA that kind of hold loads of his stuff. So we've got some things hanging up in here and some storage space. And then round here we have the IKEA drawers that I was speaking of. Now I think these were about £180 to £200, which is dear for IKEA, but let me tell you, these are so worthwhile. They're very sturdy and they've got so much space. I absolutely love the fact that they've got a darker like handle on them. It just looks really nice bit of contrast. And I've gone for these in the white. There's also some accessories on top of here, as you can see. So we've got a little TV which you can watch films and stuff. That is actually a wee combi player, so they can put in a DVD if they want to. A few of these things you might remember from the old house, but this is from Poundland, just this little dog. It's a bit random in this space, but I like the fact that it's white. I've also got this little model airplane, which is from TK Maxx, and I think this was £13. They have some really gorgeous decor bits in there, and I don't think that would look out of place even in a living room. Another TK Maxx find is this globe, again from the old house. I love this one. I'm pretty sure that was again about £10 to £15. And in here we've got Charlie's Google Home. This is the mini one, and we use this for putting on music at night time for him going to bed. And probably one of the favourite things in this room for me is this gorgeous little elephant lamp. I found this on Dunelm and I've had my eye on it for months now, and then I seen they had money off it, so I had to go and get it. It's just stunning. Again, it's a grey, but kind of a warm beige grey. It's just really nice, and it's got a white shade on it. It has a really nice warm tone through it, so I just absolutely love the way that this looks. Another little Dunelm find was this storage footstool. So this has got a kind of tufted lid on it, and inside you'll see it's got hardly anything, but so much storage in there. We can put in things like Charlie's Duplo. We've just not got round to rearranging things in this room yet, but I really love the way that that looks. I might actually rehome this in another corner, but really good, and it actually serves well as a proper stool to sit on. It's very sturdy, and I think it was about £20. Then probably one of my favourite parts of every room in this house, the curtains. These curtains are part of a brand collaboration I did with Remnant Kings. They gifted them to me as part of the collaboration, and I'm just obsessed with them. So I've sort of based everything in this room on the colours of those curtains, because it was the only colour that we had in here, and I think it just worked really well. We've drawn in some of the light tones, some of the dark tones, and just kind of made it all come to life. Now if you look at these very closely, you'll notice that they have a sort of mountain sort of landscape theme. Pretty sure they're called the Columbus fabric. They give me mountain or cloud vibes, which is very fitting for this room. And then up here we've got a roller blind. I opted for rollers because less cleaning and I really do think the roller blinds look very chic in a room, plus they have blackout technology in them as well, so it means it gives them a really good night's sleep. Even though the curtains are blackout, I just think no light in the room at night time and it'll give them a better chance to get to sleep. But you'll notice at the top of our curtains we've got this thing called a senses, and it basically covers the roll at the top, just giving it more of a kind of chic look. Then on the windowsill itself we've got this gorgeous wee elephant, which is again from the old house. It's from the White Company, and it was a gift for Charlie's birthday, or maybe when he was just born actually. I actually think it was for him being born. And then this wee one here has suffered a casualty, but this one comes from Lanzarote. My mum and dad bought it back for Charlie from their holidays, and his trunk is broken, but that's okay because we have the part to fix it. So they sit over here on the windowsill. The corner over here we've got a toy bag. It's again from my first years, and it's personalised. Ella's got one of these too, and I think they hold loads in it, so if you're ever looking for one, then I do recommend these. They're lovely and soft, they're really nice quality. And a little tip is, if they've got loads of colourful toys that you don't really want to see on display, put a little blanket over it. That's terrible, but it's true. And last kind of thing over this neck of the woods is Charlie's rocking elephant. Again, another big staple from the first house, but we've brought this over here, and I think it was meant to be that we had an elephant theme in here. With too many elephants going on, it would be a shame not to. And again, this is from my first years. Then brings us to the main event, which is this wall here, and I just love it. Every time I come in here I just love this room so much. And you know, we actually stayed in a hotel recently and they had this paper in the bathroom and it looked really cool. So yeah, very boutique style, really love it. And it's just a repeat pattern with elephants, and then there's a kind of family one here as well. So you've got different ones, there's different sizes, different shapes, and different positions that they're facing with the palm trees. So I might actually get some greenery in here because we've obviously got the palm detail. I was thinking maybe a wee hanging basket up here, or even some like floor plants, I'm not quite sure, but I definitely want to bring in a little bit of green in here, more of a mossy tone, just to kind of break up the all grey. I'll be putting a shelf up above here with some prints on it, so again I'll give you like a phase 2 update once we get to that stage. But how gorgeous is that paper? Every time I look at it, it just looks amazing. And funnily enough, I got this from Wallpaper Sales UK. However, in B&Q, who don't even sell the same wallpaper, they had the exact same print on a cushion. So I had to pick this up. So the wallpaper, as I say, is from Wallpaper Sales UK. And then the elephant cushion is from B&Q. I need to excuse these covers because they're a little bit crushed. But Charlie has now gone into his next stage on the bed. It's no longer a crib anymore. We've taken the bar off and he's got a proper full bed now. We will eventually be changing this, but not at the moment. We're kind of going between either getting him like a big bed or getting him a teepee one. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do yet, but we will wait and see what he'd rather pick. But I really love the way this looks like a day bed, because the kids can sit up here with the cushions and like watch a bit of TV and just chill together. It's just such a nice, friendly and sociable environment. And I've just realised I haven't mentioned what light we have in here. This one is from NYX. If I can find a link for it, I will, but it comes in 2 sizes. So we've got the one with the 6 spokes, but I think you can get one with 3 or 4. And it's just again in a lovely warm grey colour, which I've probably said about 50 times in this video, but it ties in perfectly with everything else we've got going on in here, and I could not be more pleased with how this has all turned out. So guys, I think that's everything to show you in the room. Anything I can find links to, I'll pop them down below in the description box so you can go and check them out if you fancy doing something similar to this yourself at home. I'd find it such a huge compliment if anyone was to get any of these things and put them together in their own home. Charlie loves it. He wakes up in the morning and one of the first things he says is, "Mummy, big white elephant." So yeah, he really loves it. But anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you did, then please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to do that, and click the subscribe button if you are not already subscribed, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!